Hey YouTube, it's DawesomeRider here with a review of the Power Rangers Super Samurai LightZord with Super Mega Ranger. I think that's what the package said. If you don't know, this is Super Mega Mode Gold. The package just says something generic and weird, but includes like the name Light on it. And unlike most reviews, I actually got rid of the packaging for this one. So anyhow, this is in the scale of the Beetle and Swordfish and Tiger Zords. It is not a larger Zord, even though the LightZord technically should be. So it comes with a little mini fixed pose Ranger and a Zord. Let's go ahead and just go over them individually first. Here is the little Ranger you get. It's about a 4-inch figure. It's a fixed pose like usual so that it can ride on it in some fashion. Super Mega Mode Gold. It's pretty basic paint job, just like usual. It's a pretty basic paint job, not it's pretty basic job. Sorry, anyway, I was just fixing my grammar. They got the colors all fine. Nothing looks too bad. It just looks kind of cheap. Nothing spectacular. He's actually holding the LightZord, so if he's, you know, riding it, it's kind of creating a paradox of some sort. I don't know. And like the Shark Attack Ranger and Shark Zord, his helmet is actually detachable to reveal a human head, which is supposed to be Antonio, the Gold Ranger. It's not really the greatest likeness. Yeah, not really at all. Looks like some guy named Eric. I don't know what's going on there. But so yeah, that comes off, and then you just put the helmet on. Personally, like, I like that idea, but I think it makes the helmet look a little funny, and he looks almost like a bobblehead, like his head looks too big, kind of like on the Shark Attack Ranger. So I don't know, it just looks a little strange to me. Doesn't really have much articulation. I mean, you can move his helmet to move his head, and obviously I showed that his head can move under the helmet, and his hands can twist around here and here a little bit, but it actually can come off quite easy. But so nothing really much going on there. Here is the LightZord. Let me just do a little bit of a different camera angle. So like I said, it's a small little figure. It's kind of almost stylized in a way. It's because his like chest is kind of scrunched up to this area. He's got like skinnier arms. Just kind of more of a stylized look. I actually don't mind the look of it. I think it looks fine, and it looks kind of, I don't want to say adorable or cute, but it just looks kind of fine, I guess. I just really don't mind the look of it. I think it looks kind of nice as a little small shelf piece. The paint details aren't too bad on it there. You can see the head sculpt there. Like most PR Zords, pretty basic, but the details overall aren't bad on it. Like I said, it's an odd choice considering its scale. Before we move on to show its further features, let's just go ahead and compare it to the Japanese version. I don't think there's too many differences. Whoops. So, as you can see, there's a very big difference in the way that they just chose to release these. In Japan, Shinkenger, this is Doigoyo here, hello, is the size of a regular mech. So here we decided to give him the small treatment, which is weird. I wouldn't have minded if they released this kind of like they released the small Clawzord as like a, hey, look, here's extra stuff to buy, and it's kind of neat. But I don't understand why they didn't try to release something in this scale with like the Samurai Megazord and the Clawzord. I guess it just has to do with like the state of like the economy and such, with like people not buying Megazords as much, and maybe like they thought the lantern design wouldn't be as popular. But so yeah, there's really no comparison. It's pretty much two completely different toys. I just thought I'd point that out. One quick note here I'm just going to put somewhere is it also comes with this little sort of folding paper origami cardboard thing to make your own little mini LightZord, which is kind of a neat feature and just fun, and they didn't really need to do it, but it was fun. They also included one with the Shark Attack Zord. So anyhow, you get this mode here. It's Lantern mode, and in order to make it playable and have more of a transforming gimmick, it transforms into a spider. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and just take this piece off. It comes off quite easily. And then take these pieces off here, and its legs, until you have this, and then just twist its head around. And then you're going to take these pieces and attach them on here like this. There we go. There we go. Alright, we're going to take the arm pieces and put them over here like this. Whoops. Totally missed. Come on, there you go. So that this little peg would be sticking up on top of here. And then we are going to take them and spread them out into spider legs. Yeah. And now take this piece and fold it out. And you're going to place it right here. Come on. There we go. Come on. Stay on there. Stop giving me trouble. It's like sticking. There we go. Okay, so there we have its spider mode. Yeah, I'm not really sure why they decided to do this. I guess, like I said, just for more playability and transforming features to be a little bit more like, you know, the other ones. It doesn't look that terrible, and I guess it's sort of creative the way they did it. Sort of turning this into like the back of a spider and then like making its arms extend out. And then of course you can't have him straddling this, which is why he's in the I'm on the toilet position. And then he's like, wee and stuff. So yeah, that's alright. I guess it's kind of creative. I'll give them a little bit props for that. So now, the last thing we can do is we can actually sort of combine it with the Samurai Megazord. To do that, take these pieces off and that piece. And you're going to want to flip-flop these two here. And where is it? Here we go. Put this back as it was. Put it like this. Set this aside. I guess I'll just turn his face back. I don't remember if the instructions shows you turning his face back, but I'm going to do it. And then pull this out. And then you got that ready. And we will pull in our buddy, the Samurai Megazord now. And what you do is you put this in his hand like this. Whoops. And then it falls right out because it's super easy. Come on. Where are you? There you are. Let's hold it up so we can hold it better. There we go. And then hold the lantern like this. And you just want to hold it. There we go. So then he can drop that, and then he has to find it with his lantern. This thing's like super flimsy, the way you put this on, so it really bothers me quite a bit actually. Let me just fix it a little bit. Okay. So yeah, he can do that. It never really did that in the show, but at least they included that so that you can have some extra fun. And it doesn't look half bad, and if LightZord or Doigo actually shrunk down, that wouldn't be a terrible idea for the show. But I'm going to undo this for now and get him back in regular mode because I would like to do something. Okay, so I just wanted to do this because I thought it was kind of funny when you can spread his arms out like that. So he's like Spider Doigo or Spider LightZord. So that's how we're going to end the reviews, like this. Okay, so overall, this toy isn't terrible. It's not really the best. I enjoy it in some ways. I think it looks fine on the shelf as like a little mini LightZord, and the spider transformation isn't that bad. I mean, at least it's kind of got some creative things in it. And it doesn't look bad having the LightZord in the hands of the Samurai Megazord, but it's not the best. But out of the two new Gold Ranger Zords that just released, it's probably the best. And if you're like really on a budget and want a representation for the LightZord, it's not terrible, but it's just overall okay for me. I'm not really hating on it, but I'm not really in love with it either. It's just kind of an okay release for me, and I don't mind it. So I guess I can recommend it if you're really on a budget and you don't care about scale that much. Still a lot of odd choices. It wouldn't be quite as odd if they had released a regular one, but whatever, I've rambled enough. Until next time, make sure you check out writersmanagedrambles.com, and don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up and all that good stuff. So until next time, Dawson Ryder, signing out.